I'm Steve Tai, CEO of Vivaa Technologies. I'd like to introduce a membership program designed for a beauty salon. So with this membership program, the customer would receive a tablet. It's a 7-inch tablet and a phone, so they can also use it as a phone. It helps when the Wi-Fi is down, but even if you're not using it as a phone, you can still use a Wi-Fi, so you can email your customer any promotions, things like that. And also come with a website, a fully loaded website where the customer would have a appointment online, and they can also have shopping cart to sell gift cards. Here's a quick demonstration of how the tablet works, the applications. If you look at the big screen, this bar chart is showing the amount of sales that they currently have up to this point. Now if I click on the menu, there are several options here for the menu. Clocking in is for the employee to clock in. That's how the store would keep track of the payroll timesheet. Clock out, when they leave, they clock out. Checking out is a very important feature. With this feature, you can search a existing customer by just typing in some quick letters, and it pulls up the right name that you want to click at. Let's say Steve Tai is the customer. He came in, we chose him, and he came here for a 60-minute or 90 minutes foot massage. We click OK. We choose the technician that was helping him with that. Okay, so it bring up the total. There is options for discounts or promotions. Let's say that Steve has some kind of reward. I can check and see if Steve has any rewards. Says Steve has no points. Okay, so we can even do that, or give out any kind of discounts that we want. Now for payments, they just have to click on pay now, pay cash or check. Let's see, check. With check, we even have this option where you can press on the camera here to actually take a picture of the check, so the store would have a copy of the check as well. A very powerful feature. As far as credit card is concerned, if they pay with the credit card, you can have all these options. That's to swipe the card, or to insert the card as a chip card, or if it's an NFC card, you just tap the card, or you can even do manual entry. So all the options are there. Let's say it's a swipe card, and you click on swipe. You swipe the card with this mobile device here. Okay, so one thing about the mobile device that we have is it has a USB connections to it. Not a lot of people out there are providing this. With this, you can actually plug it into a laptop and also process credit card, not just the audio jack like most of the ones out there that you can only use with the phone. So if you swipe the card, it's going to read the card and process payment very, very quickly, and an email will be sent to the customer and also the owner. So let's say that I'm paying cash for that. As an example, exact change due, done, and it's going to send an email to Steve Tai as a customer. So Steve Tai would receive an email. So if Steve is going to his email and check for the receipt, he would see a receipt here. So that's a receipt for Steve, and if it's a credit card transaction, it would also have Steve's signature on here. So that's a very good way to stay away from chargeback. So let's say that you have a letter sending home and asking for proof for a chargeback, then the owner can quickly pull this receipt out to prove that the customer was there. Next very important feature, that's the appointments feature, the scheduling system that we have. The owner can quickly make an appointment here, and it has many options here where they can select a time, a service, and assign a technician to do the work. Appointment calendars is where they go to check for the existing appointments. You see a B next to each appointment that's already booked. If you see a C, that's a checked in. That means that the customer is there and has been checked in. and being served at the time. So if you want to ring up the customer that already checked in, and just click on that customer, and as you can see, the ticket has been pulled, and you can quickly pay for that. So exact amount, click OK, then an email will be sent very quickly. Going back to the appointment feature, let's say what they have here. Checking in appointment is easy. So these are the ones that are booked. We just click on one appointment and check in, and very quickly, and that will change the status to C as checked in. Moving to the next feature that we have is the view turn. A lot of spa would have this problem where they have to assign turns to the right person. So the way that we're doing it is the traditional way, where the employee clocks in first will be serving first. So whoever came into the store and clocked in first will get to work first. The next feature is very important. That's the customer profile feature. This is where the owner will keep track of their customer database. So customer profile, you have all the customers here, and the store owner can quickly search for a name of a customer. The next feature would be add new customer. That's when you have a walk-in customer or someone calling that's not in the system. A very important feature is the consent forms. This is very helpful because people are being sued by the customers for messing up their nails or breaking the bones when they're getting the massage. So as a store owner, this feature is extremely powerful. So when a customer comes in for a massage, they can click to select on the form. That would probably be consent to therapy. Then if it's an existing customer, you can quickly find them here by phone or by name. Or if it's a new customer, then you can just click on create new. So as you can see, the name of the customer gets filled in automatically, and then they can see this form here and click here to sign. They can sign directly on the tablet, and a copy will be sent to their email and also saved on the cloud server. So anytime we have a problem with that customer, the store owner can always pull out the form that the customer signed. So let's see, if I want to find that form that he signed, just click here, and then there we go. That's the form that he signed, and you get all the proof that he was there, he agreed to the services and all that. So very powerful feature. Moving on, we have the employee and timesheet. I'm going to go quickly through this. This is where you go to promote your employee, to add a new employee. Actually, I'm sorry, this is where you go to manage your timesheet for everybody. If they messed up on their clock in, clock out, we can go here to change it. We can do payroll here, all kinds of things with timesheet and payroll here. Promotional tool. This is one of the most important tool of the tablet. Just the promotion text or email, the last one on the bottom right, will cost the customer up to $200 a month. There's so many people out there paying $200 a month just to have this feature. We have everything here. As a store owner, they can use this to sell a gift card, or they can sell a membership card, or they can build any other loyalty programs where if the customer comes in and spends $10, they get 10 points, things like that. So the tablet will help them to keep track of all these points. Now, the most important feature is this one right here. So let's say that today it's raining and my store is extremely slow. So I'm looking for a way to pull traffic in. So what I do is I go here and I would either text or email my customers. So let's say if I want to text my customer, I click there and I would type in a promotional name, let's say 50% off or something like that. Choose a date, choose a time, which is today's date, time is now, things like that. And then I click OK. And then it's going to ask me to choose a name from the list of my customers, or I can choose select all customers, and I press a button and would send all the text messages to all of my customers saying we are having a 50% off today. If you come in now, it's going to be from now until 9 o'clock p.m. or whatever. That's how you would keep track of, I mean, that's how the owner would be able to generate more traffic when they are slow. Very, very important feature. The next feature is very important as well. It's ordering. A lot of the spa out there, they have to drive, some of them have to drive 2 or 3 hours to get to a nail supplier and purchase their supplies every week. With this tablet and the network that we're building, all they really have to do is click on ordering products and click on order products, and they can click to select on the suppliers that we have here within our network. So we have a lot of chosen special VIP supplier here. I mean, the ones that are credited, the good supplier. So they can go here. Let's say that they want to purchase supply from RBS. They would click on RBS, and here are the products that RBS is carrying. So just click, on the items, continue, change the quantity. Let's say they want to order 10 of these instead of 1. They can change that. Done. And then click on pay for the order. They can pay for the order, and with a credit card, and the invoice will be email or text or fax to the supplier right away. So when the supplier received that invoice order, they would start shipping it out or call the customer or things like that. So very, very quickly and convenient. Moving to the next one, which is statistic. This is very, very useful for a lot of stores who would like to see how they're doing with their store, based on sales or based on customers or based on promotions or whatever. They have all kinds of statistics here. The most powerful feature of this membership program is probably this member service option feature. So with being a member, the customer or the spa owner would have an option to join this member services for free as a member. So they can ask a lawyer or a CPA or a builder or a doctor with whatever problems that they have. Let's say that they're having a problem with one of the legal issue. They can click on Ask a Lawyer, and the store name is already there. The person that's asking is John Doe, for example, and he wants to know if about something about his tax. So he press. It's default to share the question as public, or he can hide the question as private. So when he choose hide, it's not going to show to everyone. But if he choose public, then everybody can see it in the forum, which is very helpful for the community. And all he has to do is send. So after he send his message, all of these lawyers on the right, which is from the network, will receive the message and will reply to his message right away. So very, very powerful feature. This is something that they will never get elsewhere, or would cost a lot of money. Say they're building a store and they're having problem with certain code, so they can ask a builder. Very powerful feature. The last feature is the administration feature. This is where they would go to configure a lot of things about the store, how the store, how the owner would like to run his store, how many receipts he would like to send, things like that. But access management is probably one of the very important feature. Here they would be able to assign different access type to their different employee. One employee can use the timesheet feature, but the other cannot, things like that. Reporting is probably one of the most important things. All kinds of reports are here. Expense reports, sales reports, income reports, all kinds of reports. Very, very powerful feature. Even profit and loss statements is here. So if they go here, they can see everything that's happening about the store. Service reports, choose a date to view. Customer report, probably one of the most important reports. They can see from day to day how many customers are new, how many are returning customers, how many of these customers are walking in or being referred by someone. Very helpful statistics here. We can even see the age group of the customers, and everything. So it helps the store owner to come up with their own marketing strategy. That's all for the tablet features. Now, the one very powerful thing about this tablet is the website that the customer has. Their customer can go to their website and order a gift card online, pay for it online. As the very minute that the gift card is paid, the tablet would already know about that gift card. So it syncs to the tablet automatically. Even appointments are the same way. So that is very powerful, and it solves a lot of problems with the existing system out there. With the website, the customer would also have a powerful website built within 30 minutes. We have a core system that automate all the websites with hundreds and hundreds of templates to choose from. So the customer can just answer several questions, choose a template, and they can actually change anything that they see on the screen, and a website will be built very quickly. It takes about a day for the domain to kick in, so